Yeah, boy, I don't know what this is, boy. All I could tell you is that this is a creature that was washed ashore in Australia yesterday, right? I mean, look at this creature here, boy. I mean, the Moosai has some creatures out there that we have never even seen. You know what I mean? That Esau Edom hasn't even seen. That's where he always goes deep sea diving. You know, always mountain climbing. You know, outer space looking for, um, looking at the heavens, seeing, discovering other planets. You know, because the Lord said, "In my Father's house are many mansions." You know what I mean? And what about the sea? The sea is so vast and so great. You trying to tell me this man Esau Edom could search the whole entire depths of the sea? Huh? All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Bahasham means in the name. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call God, and Jesus Christ. And double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom. To you, Hakim, we that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Makar Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1. I do you all. Yeah, so I mean, when you think about it, boy, how could we not believe in a higher power, in a creator? Esau didn't create this. A big bang didn't create this, man. A bang was you hear a bang, you immediately ducking, or an explosion. You know what I mean? You know, son. And this is beautiful, boy. It's scary too. I mean, look at this here. I mean, it could be something bigger than this. Who knows what? Who really knows what's in the sea, man? You know what I mean? Who really knows what's in the sea? You really think that Esau Edom stands a chance, man, against the Mosai? The Lord said He's coming to he conquering and to conquer, man. If we have a power in heaven, man, that is limitless, man, that is infinite, man. You see, that's why His name is Yahweh. I mean, He is. He's everything. He exists, and that's why Esau Edom wants to erase our connection to them by damaging your. I use their term, the God gene, by immunizing your pineal gland. You know what I mean? In other words, darkening it, right? Take away the life source, so to speak. You know what I mean? But this is a beautiful creature here, boy. You know what I mean? Who knows what it does? But this is the book of and this can be a short video, man. Ecclesiasticus 43 and 32. There are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works. Imagine that. There are hid yet greater things than these be. So what else is out there? Huh? You don't believe in Godzilla. You think Godzilla is a Chinese man's imagination, right? But in the Bible, it's not Leviathan. You understand? The Lord said in the beginning. Let me get that, man. I ain't gonna internet no. Uh, there was a whole internet outage in the Caribbean yesterday, right? I know this morning, it seems to be playing the odds again. But it's Genesis 1 and 21. Let me start at 20. And the power said, yeah, and the camp footage that was lost. One of the questions was asked was, how could maybe Genesis 1 and 26, the man said, well, how could, I'm confused, how could it be, how could God and then say us? Right? I said, let me read it with understanding, brother. And I said, and God, so God's supposed to be singular, right? He said, yeah. And God said, let us. Let me stop there, brother. That makes sense to you? He said, nah, brother. I said, this is where you gotta go back into the Hebrew, the Greek, and the Latin. In other words, you gotta go to the original writing, the original language it was written in. So this word God here, that way you hear me say power, right? Because the word there is Alahayim. Allah means power, and the Yam makes it plural. So, and the powers said, which is the angels, the judges, or the rulers, right? And the powers said, let us make man in our image. So when they read that, when they broke it down to him, he says, shh, boy, Christianity's really doing number to you, boy. He tell you, yeah, brother. But, through the spirit, you all know, you're getting the truth. But I want to the main point of this lesson. Genesis 1:20. And the powers said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that have life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. So use a creature, huh? Just remember that. And the powers created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind, and the powers saw that it was good. Now we look at this word, great whales. It goes to sea monster. You understand? Sea monsters. You see? So this is just this is just an indicator of the works of the Most High, boy. And I mean, I read it to you. There are hid yet greater things than these be. And let me get one more precept, and that's in the book of Job, when it says, let me see. Let me see if I find it here. Just bear me horse trainer. Yeah, so there are some things up there, man, that I mean will blow your mind. The wondrous works of the Lord, huh? Yeah. So there's the book of Job 28:1. There is a vein, surely there is a vein for the silver, and a place for gold where they find it. Iron is taken out of the earth, and brass is molten out of the stone. He setteth an end to darkness, and searcheth out all perfection. The storms of darkness and the shadow of death. The flood breaketh out from the inhabitant, even the waters forgotten of the foot. They are dried up, they are gone away from men. As for the earth, out of it cometh bread, and under it is turned up as it were fire. The stones of it are the place of sapphires, and they have dust of gold. Here's the point here too, bro. There is a path which no fowl knoweth, and which the vulture's eye have not seen. So there's places in this earth that Edom hasn't even seen yet. This so-called, discovered. You understand? The lion's whelps have not trodden it. nor the fierce lion pass by it. You can imagine that. So there's places in this earth the Lord has hidden me. You understand? He put forth his hand upon the rock. He overturneth the mountains by the roots. He cutteth out rivers among the rocks, and his eye seeth every precious thing. That way, here you will call it the spring. The waters coming through the rocks. The rastas are going bathing spring, right? And there are some other parts of the world you will see like, uh, like a canyon and water coming flowing over the rocks. All these works in the Most High, B. You understand? Come on, man. So it's just a short video showing you that there are yet hid greater things than these be. So imagine the kingdom, boy. I mean, the Lord said, I echoed it earlier, in my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. So imagine what the Lord got there for we, boy. You know what I mean? And with these new bodies that we're going to inherit, you know what I mean? We can be like Aquaman. That's one of my fantasies, boy. You know what I mean? To go diving, right? To go diving and seeing all these other creatures. You know what I mean? And I could command them. I could command them using telekinesis. That's a spiritual power because the bodies are going to change. So we're going to have 100% the function of our brain. We're going to be able to communicate with the animals. That's how Noah was able to get the animals in the ark. That's how Adam was able to name all the animals because he had that power. You understand? He had that power, B. You see? That was beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Beautiful. You can go out of space. You ain't want a space suit. You ain't want a submarine. You see? Yeah, boy, that's one of my fantasies, boy. Just a good diving. Can't children with me. We good diving, man. We go right down to the bottom. The bottom you see, man. Look at all the animals, different creations the Lord has created. See? And they ain't gonna do me nothing. They ain't gonna do me nothing. But the scripture says, let me get one more, man. The scripture says, a child shall a cockatrice then women, man. Um, a child shall play. Hold on, man. Just bear me a minute, man. Imagine that. They ain't gonna do me nothing, B. I think it's Zachariah on it. The lion and the thing shall lay down together. Come on, man. They should eat straw. Come on, man. You see, it's gotta be very precise, right? With this, with this, with this app, this Bible app, right? To get the exact, yeah, Isaiah 65 and 25. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and thus shall be the servant's meat. It shall not hurt nor destroy all my holy mountain. Save the Lord. Another one that says, a child shall play with a cockatrice den, man. Anyhow, man, you get the point. There are yet hid greater things than these be. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai.